How's it going, YouTube? It's Izzy Boy on the UFC Insight with a post-UFC 142 video. Basically, there were three things that we learned after UFC 142. After the Eric Silva decision, Mario Yamasaki knew that he screwed up. Alright, you can hear it in his voice. He knew it. He just had to stick by his decision because he can't take it back. So this was good and bad at the same time. I think, like Dana White said, they're going to bring in instant replay just like on the NFL, and that's going to improve our sport a lot because there have been a lot of bad calls in the past. But it was also bad because Eric Silva, it should at least, which I don't think I think that's a win. For me, it's a win. But at least a no contest. I mean, a disqualification and you give the other guy the win? Nah, I don't think that should have happened. But are we seeing a reoccurring story here? John Jones versus Matt Hamill, we saw that was a setback. But in Dana's eyes and in Joe's eyes, he won that fight. So, Eric Silva, next contender, I guarantee it. Maybe 2 more fights and he'll be fighting for the title. I know this kid's going to be a star. The second thing we learned was that the entire Brazil crowd is just crazy. That country is just insane. It's crazy. Jose Aldo, first man in history to go out like that, in the crowd surfing. The security in Dana White must have been shitting their pants. That was ridiculous. And finally, the third thing we learned is that the 3 strikes you're out doesn't just apply for losses. It applies for any penalties that you. Johnson is out, and honestly, I saw this coming way before. If you see my Twitter, I called it. UFC 142 is just an amazing card. I loved it from bottom to top. And Vitor Belfort, man, what a legend. Honestly, I don't agree with him for going for the title again. I don't think he can beat Anderson Silva. I say go for 2 or 3 more big fights and retire on a high. Don't make the same mistake Couture did or Hughes did. Just retire on a high. Can I please have one fighter that is smart enough to do this? But aside from that, that was an amazing card. Catch my UFC on Fox 2 predictions. Phil Davis versus Rashad Evans. They're on my channel. They'll probably also be uploaded here. So, till next time, go to UFCinsight.com, theUFCinsight.com. Follow us, bring you the latest news. Till next time, peace.
You can't win this fight. In a way, it seems there's no one to come when our thoughts are so numb and our feelings unsure. We all have happiness inside. We all have answers to find. But you can't win this fight. I have to question.